It's going really well. It's going really well. Hello. How's that? It's going really well. Hello. We've got sound. That's good. Okay. This it still isn't going very well. It really isn't. Thank God I've actually got great people to help me. I'm talking to you. All right. We'll go from there, and we'll see if anything else goes wrong. All right, come on. Wan-Bissaka finds Fred. Fred Matter. Oh fuck. No, that's not great matter. Juan. Fred. Back to Harry Maguire. Maguire goes out to Eric Bailly. Corner to United. Harry Maguire just smashing. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Is it? Is it a corner? Should be. No, it's not. It's not a corner. I've completely lied. Go on, Lingard. Just hoofed up. Go on, Donny. Good flick. Lingard. Oh, offside, offside. Poor from Fred there, giving the ball away too easily. Good pressing from Mata. Alright, throwing for United. I don't know what I feel like about this lineup. Oh, Henderson, get it out. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what I feel about this lineup, to be honest. I would have started Pogba. I would have started probably Bruno. Well, I would have started Bruno. Yeah, I would have started our best team personally, and just gave him a run out. Treat this more like a friendly game because we weren't fit enough in the opening game of fixture against Palace, which leads me to believe we haven't warmed up. Well, we haven't had a pre-season, so we're not fit enough. So I would have played them lot and tried a few things out because Luton are a team that we should beat. But obviously we'll have to wait and see. Who knows, really? I think either way we should win this game. If we don't, it's embarrassing. It's a lose-lose for United, really, today. It really is. We either win and we get what we should, or we lose and it's embarrassing. Go on, Jude. Jude, chase him. Harry. Well brought down. Right, find your man. Find your man. Ah, poor Maguire. Giving the ball away way too easily. Luton on the attack here. Well held off by Wan-Bissaka. Oh, poor. Lingard clears. Finds Igalo, who doesn't hold it very well, but he wins a free kick. Good play there from Igalo. Oh! Juan Mata nearly just gave us the lead. Good play from Manchester United down the left. Oh, Wan-Bissaka wins a corner. Well in. Good football there from United. Who was it? Williams gave it down to Lingard. Ball came in. Donny van de Beek left it. Look, dummied it, and Juan Mata. Good shot going to the corner. Well, sort of corner. The goalkeeper makes a good save. 14 minutes in, we're still 0-0. Ball comes in from the corner. Well headed clear. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, Man United throw in. Mata's taking it quickly. Lingard. Go on, Jesse. Go on, Jesse! Van de Beek now. Oh no, he's been tackled. And Luton look like they're going to get it clear. Yep, Luton's cleared it. And Luton now have a free kick. I don't know what just happened. Oh, offside. Offside. Right, Matic. Fred. Good ball from Fred. Finds Lingard. Gone. He's got nowhere to go though. Oh, he's found Williams out wide. Williams back into Fred. Finds Matic. Goes into Maguire. Maguire to Williams. Back to Maguire. Back to... Oh, come on. Do something. Oh, Williams. Poor pass. Why have I said pass like that? Here comes Luton though. On the right hand side, where's Wan-Bissaka? Ball comes in. Oh, side net him. It's still 0-0. That was a good break from Luton though. Down this right hand side, Wan-Bissaka. He was exposed there, but Bailly as well. I think Bailly should probably start as instead of Lindelof. Lindelof has not been good enough for it lately. I mean, I think some of the stuff Bailly does is a bit crazy, but I don't ever really feel comfortable when I see him on the ball. But he puts it all on the line. Will he ever stay fit? But he definitely has the pace to burn. Here he is now. He brings it out. Finds Juan Mata. Mata turns out. Here is Mata. Wan-Bissaka gives it back to Donny van de Beek. Back to Mata. Mata finds Fred, who strikes just wide. Good play from United though. Lovely cutback from Wan-Bissaka. Find Donny van de Beek. And Fred. Oh, it's a corner ball. Corner. It's taking a deflection. Might have set the corner. Oh, it's not a great ball in. Cleared at the front post. You have to be doing that better there, Juan. Wan-Bissaka with it on the throw. Lingard to Wan-Bissaka. Lovely ball inside there to Lingard. Van de Beek. Oh, gone! Oh, well tackled. Who's in there? Go on, Williams. Go on. Oh, go on. United started well. Yeah, that's offside. That's a mile offside. But it was a good flick from Van de Beek. Good vision. He saw him. But just offside. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in so far and are here. Means a lot. Very much appreciated. Hopefully we'll be able to do more as the season goes on, and hopefully it can lead to us actually winning something this year. Matic, here he finds Fred, is that? Yeah, Fred, ooh. Well intercepted. Here's Lingard. Lingard gone Williams. Williams finds Matic. Matic, oh, that's a lovely ball over. If Lingard's onside, which he is, goes into Juan Mata, who finds Fred. Go on, Fred. Puts the ball in. Well defended by Luton. Who will they clear it now? Who clears out wide? Bailly heads it straight to Luton. 1 second has words. Right. Ball comes into the box. Oh. Out for a corner, is it? Or is it a goal kick? Don't know. We'll find out, I guess. But it must be a goal kick. Yeah, for a goal kick. Right, Maguire. Rolls out to Williams. Goes into Matic. I mean, today's been another example of why Matic is just so important to our team. He's the one. He keeps it moving. Well, he's the link. He's the link that from our midfield to our defence. Without him, we'd be half the team really, and well, we were, weren't we? But Tomini, I don't know why Ollie thinks he can keep doing that. Can do the role. He's never shown, and to me at least, that he can do that role at all. I think Pogba's showing it at glimpses, but he's not defensively disciplined enough. And I think like you wasted a lot of his quality when you do that to Pogba. I mean, Matic really Fred did it a bit against in the last stage of last year, especially in the Europa League. But we weren't brilliant. I think we missed Matic in the Europa League final. I mean, defensively is what cost us. Williams at left back probably with two awful pieces of defending from a left back really. But I mean, United look alright this game. I mean, it's expected. Like I say, it's a lose-lose really for Man United. It's either we win and we expect to win, or we lose and we've been embarrassed. I mean, I know I'd rather the first one, but like I say, there's no positive really can come out of this game. Ryan Tunnicliffe, I think I just saw there. Former Manchester United player. I think he was at the youth academy. I think he went to Peterborough at one point. Could be wrong by that. Might be at Barnsley, someone like that as well. Here he is on the ball. Whose throw is it? Or was it a free kick? Free kick to Luton here. Just out on the right hand side. Well, on United's right hand side. Ball comes in. Van der Beek heads clear. William keeps the ball on and wins a throw-in. Well played Williams there, to be fair. He's done well. But I mean, it's another example of why Williams shouldn't really be playing left back, in my opinion. I mean, he's so right-footed. But there, a left back would just be able to knock it past his man, but he's ran back to his own corner flag and then tried to clear it. I mean, Williams is a battler, but the fact that he's playing on left back as a right-footed player is always going to put him at a disadvantage. Because he's naturally going to try and do everything on his right, which isn't really what you want from a left back. That's why Luke Shaw's really good. Well, obviously better. Oh, Fred, what was that? Luton will have a corner now. Was that Loire? Yeah, Loire strike. Ricocheting off it. Was it Maguire? I'm going to be honest, I don't know this Luton team. I haven't had the chance to look. Had a right old pain. Got home, didn't have a key, so I had to find a way in. It's not Luton's best team, is it? Well, I don't think it is. Not the team they played against Derby. Oh. Oh. Just over. Well, over. I'm not going to pretend I know a lot of these players. I'm just trying to learn their names. I mean, unique corner routine there from Luton. Basically just stick everyone on the line and try and win at the back post and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, first, the stats there says that, Luton yet to get a shot on target and been dominated possession-wise, but look, they've had more shots. So it's like I did actually say in my preview, but I never got to upload it because I've been busy all day. Luton, when they get the ball, they know how to get it forward, but they don't have much of it. Right, you know how to throw it on the left-hand side. Right, Williams take. Go on, Jesse. Kubo, is it Kubo? No, Kisai. Kaisai. Alright, yeah, here's Kaisai again. Alright, intercepted. Here's Lingard. Go on, Lingard. He's running. Kaisai's trying to take him out but can't. Lingard finds Igalo behind him. Got back and reset. Poor ball from Igalo. Try and find Donny van der Beek. You know, really messed up that counter attack. Shea gives it into the centre back. I mean, I promise when we start doing league games, I will know the players' names. I can't say I've watched much of Luton to know any of their players. I've literally just got a team up alongside me and just going from there, really. Alright, we're going to see it again. Yep, just crowd the 6-yard box and hope for something. Alright. Go on, Dean. Come and collect. Big game for Dean Henderson, obviously. He's Manchester United debut. Well out by Matic. Fred just clear it. Over and wide. I mean, this ain't mean. I mean, Man United should be doing better than this. I would say. I don't think we've been terrible. All right. Luton, they ain't been. I mean, I would say you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between leagues. Which, I mean, I think some of it obviously is down to. I mean, big gameism. Or you pay for the big occasions, but at the same time, I don't think it's been great. Here's Fred. I mean, we give away the ball a lot, just carelessly. But here is Matic. Matic gives it to Fred. Fred out to Mata. See, that is a big problem. In fact, when we're going out wide, we're finding either Lingard or Mata. There's not much pace there. I don't know why Dan James didn't start today. This would have been a perfect game to put him on the left. That is where Dan James is best. He's not on the left-hand side. But here's Maguire. He finds Eric Bailly. Bailly out to Wan-Bissaka. Williams. Williams finds Lingard. Go on, Lingard. He's falling over. He's actually falling over. Well then, Bailly. Right, Lingard. Lovely ball into Donny van de Beek. Van de Beek turns but loses it. Too sloppy there for me. Alright. Back to the goalkeeper, Shea. Goes up to whoever the right back is. Norrington Davis. But look at that. Last 10 minutes, Luton have had 70% of the ball. That's awful. Luton aren't a team that are good, that like to have the ball. George Moncur, sorry. I didn't read what. Didn't even get to read what it said about him. Ball comes in. Oh no. Is that Williams? Well played by Williams. There was a good ball in. Is that from that Norrington Davis? I mean, Williams didn't do. I mean, Williams just got his body in the way. Oh, he knew where he was. To be fair, I mean, no, he got his body in the way, but he didn't know much about it. He got beaten. He's doing well here, to be fair. Wow, stepped in from Maguire. Now he looks to bring it out. Finds Lingard out on this left-hand side. Lingard takes on his man, beats him. Finds Juan Mata though. See that? Which side is Juan Mata? Is Juan Mata down the centre now? Van der Beek out wide? Because we have no one. This is actually really concerning. Juan Mata, Donny van der Beek, and Lingard are all either in the centre or the left. Juan Mata's nowhere to be seen on the right. So we just have Wan-Bissaka going up there. What's going on? Here's Mata, wide left, and Van der Beek and Mata down the middle. Mata. Not Matic. Again, look, no one's out wide. So he's just going back to the left every time. It's so easy. It's textbook defending, really. You just mark your man. There's no spreading of the play because there's no one out there. This is awful. And we've still been caught offside. What is going on? Like I say, thank you for everyone that's tuning in and tuned in. Greatly appreciated. The Luton manager's just eating some sweets. I mean, Dan James has, or Dan James, or what's his name? Mason Green would have to come on here. Maybe I mean, would you say Rashford as well? Who's this skis? Nick Hartford, Luton's assistant manager. I mean, yeah, like I was saying, someone has to come on, get on that right hand side, because Juan Mata he's leaving us vulnerable because he's never there. But he is now. But no, now we have no one on the left. What is going on? Great challenge by Alright, if you are watching, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Like the stream, it greatly helps. So yeah. My Twitter will be down below if you want to follow that as well. If it's not in the description, just hit refresh and it should hopefully be there. I've just put it in there. I mean, as of right now, I don't tweet much off of it, but I will be from now on, especially during Manchester United games. So make sure you check that out. Link down below. But as halves go, it's not been ideal, has it? It's not been great for Man United. I mean, I've seen worse. That's the main thing. I've definitely seen worse. But again, they weren't against teams like Luton. Alright. Mata. Fred. Eric Bailly. Plays it into Odegaard. Mata. That's great football. Oh, brilliant ball out wide to Donny van de Beek. Lingard. Oh, he slowed it down. Williams here, though. Williams finds Lingard. Brilliant from Lingard. Finds Juan Mata. Finds Donny van de Beek. Handball! Penalty! Come on! Manchester United have a penalty. Brandon Williams fouled in the box. And Manchester United have a penalty. I've said that before. I can imagine football Twitter explodes as we speak. That is poor. Poor from the defender. Is that Moncur? It looks like Juan Mata was to take the penalty. We had a lot of penalties last year, and we scored pretty much all of them. Mata scored what he took. And he scores today! 1-0, Manchester United. Up the boys. Good finish from Juan Mata. Into the corner. Come on! Great penalty. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Alright, let me update that then. Let me update the score. Obviously, this is my first stream, so I'm making the graphics as on the go. There we go. Oh. There we go. 1-0. Alright, so when they're in Manchester United, 1 minute extra added time. Fred zings it across the pitch to Juan Mata. Who is playing on what side? I don't understand. Mata's always on this left hand side, but from what I've seen, he should be on the right. He's been on the right more than Lingard's been on the right. And they've both been on the left a lot. So is Mata just not playing on the right anymore? I really don't understand. But I mean, Luton manager will be absolutely knackered, not knackered, gutted to concede a penalty like that. I mean, playing against Manchester United is going to be huge. And there we go, that's half time. Half time, and it's 1-0 to Manchester United. Good first half, to be fair. So it's 1-0. Now, what changes do we reckon should be made? I'm thinking you probably take either Juan Mata or Lingard off and you bring Dan James on. Maybe Rashford, although he's not fully fit. I think you'd probably leave Greenwood on the bench as well. Ollie was saying about how he was knackered and shouldn't went on to international duty. So if that is the case, I wouldn't bring him on. I mean, Rashford, I don't think he's over his injury yet. But if he's on the bench and he started last game, he's clearly able or got the all clear from the medical team to play. So I think you've tried and introduce him at some point just to get a few more minutes in his legs and try and get him back up to speed. But apart from that, I think the players just need to kick up the arse. I mean, it'd be cool to see if we can get Pogba on the pitch, give him a few bit of minutes, maybe alongside of Bruno, and try Van der Beek in a midfield with Pogba and Bruno. I mean, like I say, I feel like that'd be something it would be good to investigate and experiment with. It'd be nice to see Mengi get a run out if we can. I mean, I don't imagine, obviously, all these subs can't happen. But Pogba's not even on the bench, is he? Pogba's not even on the bench. So, Pogba definitely won't be coming on. So, it would be nice to see Mengi get a run out. Maybe, Mengi or Dalot to come on. And either Rashford or James. That's what I'm saying. Dalot and Mengi and either James or Rashford. So wild to come on, bring on. What about you? Comment in the live chat what you guys think. But yeah, I reckon we'll get 2 more in the second half. We'll win the game 3-0. I don't think it's been an aspired performance so far from the boys, to be perfectly honest, but it could be worse. It could be worse. Alright. Let's have a look and see if there's been any updates on any transfers. Has Fabrizio Romano tweeted anything? Obviously, Manchester United are of course looking at Jadon Sancho still, and I think we will get him at some point. But crucially, for the time being, to solve one of the big issues in today's lineup, being Brandon Williams playing at left back, we are looking to sign Alex Tellez. Has Fabrizio Romano tweeted anything? No updates. Talks are still on apparently. He tweeted that an hour ago in a reply to somebody. By the looks of it, no updates on either Tellez or Sancho moves. It's a bit disappointing. Like I said, I do think we need to bring in these players. I don't think it's been a great half. I mean, it was a definite penalty. It was brilliant play from Manchester United, really. It was calamity after calamity from Luton. First of all, clearance straight into his man. I mean, it's good play from Williams. He's got his body in front of the man when the challenge is going to come in. It's brilliant from Williams, to be fair, but it's terrible from the defender, and it's a brilliant penalty from Juan Mata, right into the corner. Keeper goes the wrong way. Sorry, as a deserved 1-0 lead for Manchester United. Well, it is a 1-0 lead for Manchester United. Whether it's deserved or not is a different matter. I mean, United haven't created loads of chances. We've had half chances, and we've had chances where we should do better. That chance there for Juan Mata early in the first half was pretty good. But we've not really created much, have we? I mean, again, Juan Mata there, coming off in from the right-hand side, create with another good opportunity, but he's never there. He's never there. I mean, that's been one of the big issues in this half. Juan Mata is never on the right-hand side, so he's so pushed onto that left-hand side, and that's where all of Luton's breaks have come from their left-hand side and our right-hand side. Look, where is Juan there? Juan's in the centre. Wan-Bissaka's out wide. That is how Luton can keep catching Wan-Bissaka out, because Wan-Bissaka's having to get so high up because Juan Mata is just nowhere. Look there, Juan Mata is on the left-hand side of Van der Beek. He's ridiculous. Juan Mata needs to come off. Every highlight, Juan Mata is never on that right-hand side. Where is he now? Juan Mata, he's on the left-hand side. Nowhere near the right-hand side. What's he doing? So, please make sure you like and share the live stream if you're watching, and if you're enjoying it. Really helps out the channel, and it is greatly appreciated, as it is just for you guys being here. Yeah, Luton are doing well, to be fair. I mean, United aren't... Like I said earlier, if you didn't know what league both Luton and Man United are, you wouldn't put us in a different division, let alone make us look, what, a title... Well, not title contender, but a top 4 contender compared to what Luton, who probably won't be quite high in the Championship, despite... Well, that's been a very good start to the season for him. But I mean, I hope we step it up. Like I keep saying, Mata, he's not in position ever. He's never in position. He's so far over to this left-hand side, despite being on the right. It's a joke, and it's costing us. That's why every attack Luton seem to produce, it's down that left-hand side, because it's 2v1 via Aaron Wan-Bissaka every single time. And you can be as good a defender as Wan-Bissaka is. Every time, if you're 2v1, once in a while you're going to get beaten. But, like you say, Luton are doing well. United need to step it up. I mean, given the start, where did Luton finish last year? Did they get promoted, thinking about it? No, they weren't in Championship last year. "19th" they finished last year. This year, 2 games in, they've won both games. I mean, yeah, it says it all really. 15th. I mean, that 15 would be good for them, but Manchester United want to be competing for a Premier League title. Luton will probably be happy to get 15 for the Championship. No offence to Luton, but there's levels to this game, and Manchester United should be walking all over this Luton Town side. And I mean, it's concerning that we're not. I'm an Ollie in type of guy right now. I like him. I think. But at the same time, I think the Glazers have pulled an absolute cat out the hat with him being appointed and him doing so well when he came in as interim manager. I mean, because however badly he does, people will want to back him and support him because of his legacy at Manchester United as a player. Yeah, Luton have got a decent side, to be fair. I mean, I don't watch loads of the Championship, but from what I've seen, they're pretty decent. Like I say, they've won both their games this season, and they've done pretty well to get into the 3rd round of the Cup. They beat, who was it, Norwich and Reading, I think it was. So they're not a team to sleep on, but I mean, we're Manchester United, aren't we? At the end of the day. It's not as if these are both Premier League sides. I mean, the gap in quality between the Championship, 15th in the Championship, and top 4 in the Premier League is massive. And like you say, Luton do have a decent side. You shouldn't sleep on them, but we have to be doing better. Anyway, thank you for commenting, Tyler. Really is appreciated, and hope you're enjoying the show. Alright, But looks of it, there's no subs. Juan Mata is still on the pitch. And he is on the right-hand side. So that is concerning. We need a better second half. Let me quickly start that timer again quickly. Alright. We're just about right. We might be a few seconds out, but I imagine it's fine. Yeah, we're about 3 seconds out. It's fine. Oh, good start here from Luton. Wan-Bissaka and Eric Bailly. Brilliant covering. Oh, how does he get the ball there? Brilliant from Eric Bailly there. I mean, when would he get his start in the Premier League? Lindelof, it keeps costing us games. I mean, he was awful against Palace. I mean, it was, in my opinion, it wasn't a handball for the penalty. But he's not playing well. And he cost us a few points and goals last year. So when is Eric Bailly going to get his chance? That is my question. I think he definitely deserves it. I mean, I don't always feel confident and comfortable when Bailly gets the ball at the back. But I mean, I think he's a much better suit for Maguire due to his pace and his as such his recoverability. But at the same time, you can never rely on Eric Bailly due to his injury record. Oh, Maguire, get off of him. So that a problem with Maguire, which I mean, a player like Van Dijk doesn't have, is despite being good in the air, he won't always win the ball in the air. And when he does then go commit to win that ball in the air, if he doesn't win it, then he's exposed. And that is why you need someone like Bailly over Lindelof. Whereas Van Dijk, you don't need that as much because Van Dijk's got that recovery pace himself, as well as just that incredible ability in the air. That's why Van Dijk, why Ramos, why Varane are the best centre-backs in the world, because not only can they win it in the air, they've also that recovery pace to get back if they miss it. One second to buy. Buy just lumps it up. Good header from Maguire. Lua. Well play Fred. Agardo does well there. Comes deep. Collected it. Fred. Is that a free kick? That looked like a free kick. Referee's not giving it. But I mean, Luton have come out and they've played the same way they did first half. And United haven't looked any more comfortable at dealing with it. Alright, Henderson collects. Matic. Into Maguire. Goes out to Williams. Williams finds Jesse Lingard. Lingard turns, but he deflects, and it's a United throw. Take it quick. Come on, speed it up. Ollie, he can't be asked. He doesn't want to be there, does he? He wants to be at home playing FIFA. Who's throwing a cone onto the pitch? Oh, dear. I think we need to be quicker on the ball. We get the ball, and it's always 2 touches before we look to pass it. And that's we need to stop. We need a bit more 1 touch, get it at your feet, and play the ball. Get the ball forward. What's Williams done there? I mean, I still think Williams being right foot on that left hand side is a big issue for us. I mean, he can't overlap, can he? I don't know what happened to Williams. When he broke onto the scene, he was brilliant for us. Nathan Jones, look at that. His second spell at the club has lost 1 game in 13. 1-8. He's clearly... I don't know when he came in. I assume it must have been just after lockdown, probably. Just before, maybe. He's clearly done amazing work there. And I mean, Tyler said Luton will finish 15th. At this rate, under the new manager, it could be better than that. I mean, they clearly look confident, to say the least. And I imagine, and with that sort of record, only losing 1 in 13, majority of what got them so low would have been that previous manager. I mean, Luton will be, by looks of it, might be a good team to keep an eye on. To be fair, with the Championship as well, you often have that one weird team that goes from like near the relegation zone to somehow getting playoffs, or like mid-table to playoffs. I remember Cardiff did it under Warnock. So who knows? Like I say, anything could happen in football. Luton could just... I mean, Wickham, you saw them last year. They got into the Championship. Here comes Rashford and Bruno warming up. I mean, I would like to see Dan James. That's never a free kick. Poor from the referee there, in my opinion. Van der Beek stood his ground, and the attackers just jumped up on him and fell on him. Yeah, I like to see James come on. I feel like this is a game against a team that he can run at. He can. Oh, that's good balling from Luala to the back post. Well played by Matic. But it's a game where Dan James can come on and actually maybe get a few minutes on his natural left hand side, which, like I keep saying, that is his natural position. He's a left winger for me, and prove his worth and get some game time. I think Rashford, we know, will start next week anyway, so whether he plays or not isn't that important. But same with Bruno. I wouldn't bring Bruno on. I'd rather win this game 1-0 than bring Bruno on and risk him getting injured. Again, that's more minutes under him. He played loads last year. When he joined Man United, he was playing every single match. He played every single match for Sporting before he joined. Give him some time off. He played for Portugal. Let the man rest. Jeez. But it's free kick for Luton, foul by Williams. I think Luton are somewhat playing for the set pieces. Just any chance to get their men in the box, you see. You know. Well battled from Matic. Brilliant from Matic there. Lingard hops it to Mata. Mata, play that ball to Donny van der Beek. Oh, it's a brilliant ball. But who do we have forward? No one. Lingard. Lingard strikes. Off the target. It was a bit of a waste from Lingard, but it was good football there from Juan Mata. And Manchester United as a whole. I mean, again, there's no width. Juan Mata, because he's playing too central. Yeah, he was able to knock the ball out wide, but instead of them running back out wide as an option, he's then continued to run as if he is playing that central role. And again, we've got no width because Wan-Bissaka ain't the best going forward, as we know. So we need a natural winger on that right hand side. Or at least someone that will play wide. Someone with a bit of pace that knows they can beat a man inside. Because Juan Mata knows he can't do that. Anyway, as I say, thank you for tuning in. If you are here, it would be great if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It is greatly appreciated. And get involved in the chat. I'm always up for any sort of conversation. Go on, Jesse. And if you can, share it with your friends. Here is Juan Mata on the Van de Beek now. Back to Juan Mata. Well defended by Luton. Well, poor from United, really. Oh, Luton have broke away here. Is that Loa? It is. Brilliant from Williams, to be fair. Oh, no, it's a foul. I don't know about that one. It's a booking for Williams. I thought he got the ball. We're interested to see this again. But it's brilliant for Loa. Dummies the ball. Beating Matic. Williams on the return. Oh, no, he doesn't get the ball. It's a foul. Loa gets his body in the way. I mean, he does get a touch, actually. But yeah, I can see why it's been given. Free kick was taken quickly. The referee's not happy about it, though, so it's going to be retaken. "57 minutes in here." Oh. Is that Kossi? Kosai? I don't know any of these players' names. Still. I think the manager will be largely proud and happy with the way Luton have performed. He'll be disappointed at the fact that they've conceded from a penalty, but I mean, like I keep saying, you wouldn't be able to tell these are a division below. And like I say, it's a mixture of big gamism and just Man United playing poorly. Oh, Juan Mata's in. Offside. Wan-Bissaka out wide here. Brilliant from Lingard. Finds Fred. Fred out to Mato. Lovely ball to Wan-Bissaka. Loa does well on the cover though. honestly, Loa might actually be man of the match. I mean, Man United have been poor. I mean, at this rate, it'll probably go to Juan Mata because he scored the penalty. But I think he's been awful. He's letting Manchester United down on that right hand side because he's never there. I mean, I don't know what to say about this. It does. This performance hasn't given me any more hope for Brighton. It is Brighton we're playing next. Am I right? Yeah, Brighton on Saturday. I don't care. I just got an email from PayPal. I don't care about your PayPal, mate. By the looks of it, Fabrizio Romano's just tweeted about Luis Suarez and Nelson Semedo. Let's have a look. Well, Juan Mata set to take this free kick from the left-hand side. Mata puts the ball in. Maguire doesn't even jump for it. Alright. So, oh, hold on. Luton on the break here. Clark, Williams does well. Just now, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona have come to a total agreement for Luis Suarez. Tonight's meeting was positive between the two clubs. There's no problems. He's joined Atletico. Here we go. According to Fabrizio Romano. And also according to Fabrizio Romano, Nelson Semedo has joined Wolverhampton Wanderers on a permanent deal for €35 million. Barcelona have now sold Luis Suarez, Arturo Vidal and Nelson Semedo. Alright, here is Igalo. Play him. Oh, you idiot. Igalo there should be slipping in. Lingard probably. Lingard at the back post. How's it stayed out? How's that not find the back of the net? Can we have a foul there? Well, yeah, it's a free kick. So, Atletico Madrid have signed Luis Suarez while Nelson Semedo is joining Wolves. What a surprise. A Portuguese player going to Wolves. Thank you guys for the support on this stream. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and like the video for more. That's a great save from the keeper after a good shot from Matic. Williams chasing. Go on, Williams. Give it to Jesse. Alright, Jesse. Put it. Oh, unlucky. Well cut out. And will Luton look to break here? Here is Juan Mata. Mata finds Van der Beek. Oh, he's offside. Luton 0, Manchester United 1 still. Sorry about my squeaky chair or creaky chair. There's that massive shot again. Oh, it's a fantastic save from the keeper. It's a very, very good shot from Nemanja Matic. It's cleared off the line, to be fair, after Lingard's effort earlier. It's a well placed shot. I mean, probably could do with a bit more power, just lash it across a bit more, but you beat the keeper, just not the man on the line. Here's Lingard. He finds Igalo. Ah, poor touch from Oladina Igalo. Ah, there's a trademark scoop turn from Oladina Igalo. Juan Mata. Matic. Here's Hendo from Bite. Henderson's not really been tested so far, has he? Bit of a shame. Has he? Have Luton even had a shot on target? No, they haven't. Wan-Bissaka, great tackle. And it's come off Wan-Bissaka. That's brilliant from that defender, to be fair. I like Wan-Bissaka. I think he's a good player. I think a lot of Manchester United have turned on him recently due to, run a poor form at the end of the season. But a lot of Manchester United were like, I think you could tell we were overplayed. Here is Bailly. Bailly passes to Fred. No look back to Bailly. Finds Matic. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's about one touch. Looks up, dribbles, and then passes it back. And again, I mean, it's all right from time to time, but that's kind of all game. Well played from the back down the line. Well in, Bailly. Oh, is Bailly injured? Bailly better not be injured. Come on. Please, Bailly, be alright. Please, Bailly, be alright. He's taken one right to the side of his boot. Or foot, I should say. His boot ain't hurting. That Kyoso again. I think he's played well, to be fair. Yeah, he's just taken Bailly out, isn't he? Peter Kyoso, booked like he should be. Look, it looks as if Manchester United will go through, but it's not been good so far. I could easily be made to eat those words. Luton, they've looked okay, but they've never really had a clear-cut opportunity. Or Fred's gone over on his ankle. By the looks of it, Wolves may have actually just confirmed the sign of Nelson Semedo. Let me have a look. No, not yet. But it's a good chance. Brilliant. Bailly has been brilliant today for Manchester United, I have to say. Eric Bailly has been brilliant. Anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Manchester United are so low in confidence that they brought their full team to take on Luton. It's funny to United to see United so scared. At least they should give some new team players a run out. I mean, I think we should have played our best team, to be honest. We've got. I don't know if you would have watched the Crystal Palace game. We looked absolutely dead on our feet. We didn't look fit enough. So I would have played our best team today and treated it, obviously, taking it seriously because it's the best team. But treat it like a sort of a pre-season match. Get some minutes into the leg because either way, we should be beating Luton. But, I mean, I'm not too disappointed that we're playing such a strong team. But, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. Playing your full team against Man United, against Luton, when you are Manchester United, is a bit embarrassing under any other circumstances, I would say. But I mean, I wouldn't have started the team we did today. I mean, I don't know what manager's obsession with playing Juan Mata out wide. He can't play there. He's not quick enough. And I mean, he's been better in this second half at staying out wide. But yeah, he drifts too much. Look, here he is now. He's running out to the left. But thanks for the comment. Cleared up field there. James Collins. Also, going back to that about playing youth players, I mean, we've sent a lot of our youth players on loan for once. Dylan Levitt's on loan. Where's Dylan at? Is he at Nottingham Forest? Is it? Sorry, Charlton. He's at Charlton. James Garner is at Watford. Tahith Chong, he's gone to Vernon Bremen. So for once, we've actually loaned out our players. Oh, go on, Van der Beek. Good save from the keeper. To think this Manchester United team with Ollie, Paul, tactical knowledge can win a Premier League ahead of Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Everton, Spurs is just a dream. Even if Sancho joined the team, they can't. I mean, if you look at Maguire, poor. After lockdown, I would say we were the best team in the league up until Southampton, where Luke Shaw got injured and we fell off. And if we're that every week, then to think we can win a league is very plausible. But I mean, you name Arsenal, you name Chelsea, you name Spurs. I don't think Lampard's ahead of Ollie. I won't say that. Well, if he is, in your opinion, I wouldn't say it's far. I don't think Lampard's a very good manager, but Lampard and Chelsea have shown you what you do. If you don't have an experienced manager, you back him, you give him money, and so it's a sort of situation where they can't fail because they've got the Timo Werners, they've got the Kai Havertz, they've got the Hakim Ziyech, they've got the players that manager wants. So even if tactically they're a bit naive, tactically they're not 100%, these type of quality players will pull you out of a hole. Ollie hasn't really got that. You look at his signings. His big signings has been a centre back, which we needed, and we've needed one for ages, and we still need another one. A right back, and Bruno. So we've got one big high key signing. We've got Van der Beek as well, but I won't say he was a big signing financially, at least. And no offence to Van der Beek, he's not a position we needed. We have Pogba and we have Bruno for that sort of role. Sancho is not a solution. He will be a problem to United. Manchester United is Manchester's quicksand where every big and best player comes to get reality check. It was the theatre of dreams, now just a dream too far. Hey Finn, how United do against Palace? I missed that game. Brilliant. You're funny, Matteo. Well, I mean, I would say regarding the Sancho isn't the problem. Well, isn't the solution. Sorry, I would say in a way he kind of is. I think a lot of games. Well, I mean, Sancho is just one of them players that can drag you out of a hole and get the ball, beat 5 players, get the ball into the box where you have Martial, you have Rashford coming in, but at the same time, he's not the only player we need. We need a backup for Matic. We need a backup left back, and thankfully we are looking at Alex Telles, who I think is a very good player. Elliot Lee's now coming on for Luton. Fan favourite on my gaming channel from way back when. FSS 1-4. Link should be in description below. But I mean, Sancho isn't the only solution, but he's a step in the right direction. But at the end of the day, until that board gets out of the club, success is always going to be a step too far, really. As you say, Old Trafford used to be the theatre of dreams. Now that dream is too far. I mean, how old is Matic? He won't last any long. If Juan Mata's playing today, how old is he? His best days was at Chelsea. He's still at the club. Lingard, he's a runner. That's about all he does. So it's difficult. I mean, again, like you say, Igalo. How's he in the starting 11 for a team that wants to be pushing for the Premier League title? I mean, we'll have to see how we get on. I mean, that Palace game, as Mateo alluded to, it was awful, wasn't it? Go on, Lingard. Well played. That Palace game was awful, and we can't. I feel like the board's paid the price for not getting in Sancho, not getting in a new left back, because it's cost us 3 points at the end of the day. Dan James, he started that game. He's not good enough to start for a team that wants to win the Premier League. And at the end of the day, I don't think Manchester United owners want to win the Premier League. I think they're happy just surviving. Here comes Rashford, Greenwood, and Bruno Fernandes for Juan Mata, Lingard, and either probably Igalo. Yes, Van der Beek, Rashford, Van der Beek, Igalo, and Mata. All off for Rashford, Greenwood, and Bruno. I think these are good changes. I would have liked to have seen Dan James come on, but I think these are good subs. The fact that Man United haven't made any large since Ronaldo shows what other clubs think of us. They think United. They think that can take players away from United. United is valued as a great club. I think that's a bit far. I mean, we're awful at selling, and I think that's largely our problems with selling is largely down to the amount of wages we give to these players. I mean, Marcus Rojo, for example, he's on what is it, 100k a week or something like that? Just transfer have wages. Ball comes in from the corner. No. I don't know how much exactly he's on, but he's at the club. He's on way too much money, so no one's going to pay big money for him. When players who were surplus moved away from the club, United has been top players in respective clubs. Lukaku, Blind, Di Maria, Sanchez. So why can't they get that from United? I mean, Herrera was brilliant for us. I have to say that Di Maria was, I mean, he actually did play quite well. Statistically, he was pretty good, but he hated United. He hated the club. Obviously, he got burgled, didn't help. He got constantly played out of position because, if I remember correctly, that Louis van Gaal wanted to play that diamond with brilliant save, Dean Henderson. Don't know how he's kept it out. Luton should have scored. I mean, going back, Di Maria was played at a point of a diamond, which he never really wanted to play, and obviously he's gone to PSG. I mean, it is an easy league. He's got better players around him, so you're bound to get more out of him. In regards to Sanchez, I mean, I don't think he wanted to be at the club. Obviously, he's recently come out and said about how after his first training session, he didn't want to be there anymore. When a player's saying that, the chances are he doesn't want to be at the club, so he's not going to perform. But I mean, he had spells. I remember Man City game when we won 3-2. He had a very good second half, and obviously, I think it was 2 assists. Blind, he played he played out of position, really. He was okay for us. I think Lukaku was very good for us, especially in that first season. It was a shame that... Oh, good save from the keeper there to Bruno Fernandes. With Lukaku, it was a shame. He had a fantastic first year, but I mean, I think him alongside what we've seen with Pogba, they get scapegoated and they lose confidence. I think that's a massive problem with this club. We scapegoat players too happy. I mean, I'm not happy with 1-0 against Luton. I think it's a bit of a joke. I mean, I'll take the 1-0. 1-0 is better than 1-0 to them, isn't it? But it's not good enough. This team is plenty good enough to put 3 past this team. It's not been good enough. I don't think any Man United fans can be happy with what we're saying today, but you can say the same about a lot of our games recently. I think, again, I don't think Agallo played particularly well. I think Martial brings so much to this team. That's great play from Greenwood. Finds Wan-Bissaka. Good defending again. But Wan-Bissaka, can he get the ball? No, good defending by Luton. But yeah, I agree. We aren't playing like we care. Going back to what you previously said, VidCon fun. I feel like a lot of them players we did get quite well out of. Like I say, Lukaku was very good in his first season. Went to the World Cup. I believe it was 17-18. Yeah, 17-18 went to the World Cup, and Roberto Martinez wanted him to put on weight, and he could never lose it because he had, I believe it was he had a dietary problem, which Inter Milan found out about 3 weeks after he signed. Manchester United had him for 2 years, and we never found out about it. Sir Alex Ferguson destroyed the team from the core, and this shows now. Like Roy Keane said, how Alex used to use the club as his family business. That's not fair. I don't agree with that. Sir Alex Ferguson was and always will be the best football manager, in my opinion, we'll ever see. And especially the best one for Manchester United. You don't build team after team with that constantly wins title after title and be so dominant the way we were if you don't care about the club. Sir Alex Ferguson built the team, especially in the Premier League era. Obviously, won 13 titles. That is crazy. And to say he ruined the club, I don't agree with. I think I don't want to say Sir Alex Ferguson has caused this, But at the same time, and I'm not saying he caused this issue, because he obviously won the league with us, because of his brilliance and how good of a club he was, how good of a manager he was. He didn't need the Pogbas of this world, the Ronaldos all the time. You saw in that last title he won, we won many leagues with Anderson starting a lot, Danny Welbeck. So, because of his brilliance, we didn't necessarily need the top players. So when he retired, despite having a team that's just won the league, under any normal manager, they was always going to struggle. So, in that way, I could see why someone would try and blame Ferguson for leaving, because individually the players at the club at the time weren't amazing, but to say it's his fault because he was just the best manager ever is massively unfair. And plus, he ain't the type of player that was he wasn't the manager that gave players like signed Rojo, didn't sign Mata, didn't give Jones a new contract, didn't do all these crazy ideas. His son was our scout when he had no experience of it. His son was the manager of a team when his son got sacked. He terminated Manchester United player loan and brought him back. This shows his love. Yeah, I mean, his son is Darren Ferguson. He's currently the Peterborough United manager. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job there. I mean, despite he's done, Darren Ferguson's been at Peterborough for, I think this is his third spell in charge of the club, and we were still winning titles with him before and after. Rashford, brilliant from Marcus Rashford, 2-0. Yeah. I think you can't. I don't think you can blame anything. I think a massive problem was when Sir Alex Ferguson retired. Unfortunately, so did a lot of his backroom staff. But let's watch this goal here. Rashford, lovely play. Fred plays it in Bruno. Bruno flicks it. Greenwood takes it on the chest. Finds Rashford. That is absolutely brilliant football from Manchester United. Brilliant. That's 2-0. And I think that shows a lot of Manchester United issues. We haven't played like that all game. Our front line has not been that good all game. We bring on our first teamers, and the jump up in quality is so big. It's so big, and that is a big issue with Manchester United, and that's why we need Jadon Sancho. Even if people will always say, "Oh, we've got Greenwood that can play on there. We got Rashford can play out there, James, but the quality isn't there. Why are we celebrating United 2-0 against Luton? Because we've scored a goal. I mean, whoever we're playing, and unless we're losing, I'm never not going to celebrate a Manchester United goal. I think as much as the club might be failing at the moment, it's thanks to the board, thanks to whoever else you want to blame. When you start trying to limit your excitement by the game and of the game by saying, "Oh, it's only Luton, we can't be celebrating," that's when you personally you're going to start having problems with football and just the club. You got to take any enjoyment you can, don't you? I mean, 2-0. There's still a lot of questions to be asked about this Manchester United team. Have you seen Roy Keane and Gary interview? Which one? If it's recent, I haven't. But I've seen a lot of. Oh, Lingard. Oh, is that over the bar? Or was it tipped over? I've seen a lot of interviews recently from the likes of Patrice Evra, Rio Ferdinand, about how the club was run after Sir Alex Ferguson left the club and after Ed Woodward came in, and how stuff like how both of them been treated and how they just run the club like a joke. And I think that also has a part to play in why, since Sir Alex Ferguson's retired, we've been such a mess. I think some managers haven't helped. David Moyes, for example. Although Matt and Fellaini turned out to be good sign-ins for what they've done, and obviously how long they've stayed at the club, or stayed in Fellaini's case, they weren't the signings that Manchester United should have been making. Apparently, we turned out Tony Kroos so we can get Fellaini, Thiago. These are the type of players we should have been getting after we just won the Premier League, but no, we went for Fellaini. Off the ball interview of Roy Keane and Gary. Oh, 3-0. Mason Greenwood. No, I haven't. I can't say I have watched it. I might have to give it a watch. Well, I might have seen clips from it here and there, but I haven't sat down and properly watched it. I'll have to give it a watch at some point. Right, Greenwood coming from the right. It's easy. What I've been saying all game. Fine, Juan Mata comes off. Greenwood goes out on that right hand side, gives us a bit of width, and we look 10 times the better team. I mean, it's so simple, so simple. It seems like a little thing. Oh, Juan Mata's just not staying out wide, but tactically, it makes all the difference because we finally the defence can't just sit compact. But 3-0. I mean, I predicted 3-0. I predicted 2 goals in the second half, so I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, absolutely. What Roy Keane did for the club. I mean, I think that performance in the Champions League semi-final is all you need to know really about how good of a captain he was. He got booked on it early on. He knew he weren't playing the final. Still putting a man of the match performance, and at the end of the day, he got us through to that final, which obviously the rest is history. Solskjaer won it in the last minute, didn't he? Obviously, but yeah, I completely agree. Roy Keane is the best Manchester United captain there ever has been, and I feel like due to his relationship with Ferguson off the pitch, he will never really get the true plaudits he really deserves. I think if Manchester United look to build like more statues of the class of '92 and that sort of era, then Roy Keane deserves to be that man. Who's personally my favourite player of all time is Wayne Rooney, just like my age, and he's the player that I grew up watching play for Manchester United during the early mid to late 2000s, and he was just he was class. And you don't score as many goals and stay at Manchester United for as long as Wayne Rooney did without being an incredible goal scorer. He's obviously both Manchester United and England's top goal scorer. He got me into loving football and made me want to become a striker. So he's personally my favourite ever player. But despite not being really in Roy Keane's era, I still know, and obviously I've watched old games, and you can just see how amazing Roy Keane was and how big of a player he was for Manchester United. But unfortunately, this will be the end of the stream and the watch along. Thank you for everyone that has joined in and watched and has subscribed, liked the video, and got involved in chat. Hopefully I'll be back for more videos and more. I'll be uploading more now that football's back, I hope we do some more live shows for Manchester United games. But like I say, thank you for watching. And Steve Bruce, yeah, fair enough. And I'll see you next time. Peace.